Thank you for coming to the past graduation. It's such an exciting day. It's probably one of the most exciting days for us because today we have 36 graduates that will graduate today. It's very, very exciting. Well, as the director of the Center on Disability and Development, it's my pleasure to welcome everyone. We especially want to welcome the graduates. Would all of you stand to be recognized? We're here to celebrate the success of the students, but as in many other cases, the success actually are from many, many other people. And these students were supported by families and friends. I know as a parent, I have 2 college students. And they are, well, one of them here, one of them at the UT, Austin. But they get along fine. And as parents, we have to talk to them, not only to provide financial support, but emotional support. At times, when they have some challenges with their academics, or they may have issues with living. So anytime, like 24 hours support that we have. I'm sure all the parents here, you did the same. We thank you for doing that. Will all the parents stand up and be recognized? And friends also are important. Friends, the network of support is essential for all students. They need to have friends, not only as their classmates' friends, but all the other friends that support them. We thank you for sharing their dream and support their learning. I don't know if you have times that they say they cry to you or they laugh to you, they share their exciting experience with you. So you share their joy with them, and you also like to lay the shoulder for them so that they can have those moments and be supported. Any friends that you hear that you would like to, well, thank you for coming and would like for you to stand up and be recognized as well. We have many, many partners. The past program will not be a successful program without the partners. There's a list of partners in the back of the program, and I'm not going to go over all the partners because we have so many. I would just like to ask all the partners to please be stand and recognized. Stand up and recognize. Anyone here? Well, thank you. We already had a big event to celebrate their involvement in the past program last week. So thank you for being here again. Next, I would like to ask all the Texas A&M staff to stand up and be recognized. Thank you for spending countless hours, hours and hours, and to work with the students. There are times students may need extra help, or there may be exciting events that need to get involved with, and anything that you help, and it's greatly appreciated. I think any other staff other than the past, the program staff that from Texas A&M is here, and we thank you for support. And some of them may not be here, but we still like to thank them for their support. And their support is very important. So it's like a big family, You have some of the family members are with the students all the time. Others may be behind the scene, but they are really, really important. We thank them for their support as well. The PATH is just one of many programs within the Center on Disability and Development. We have many other programs and that are providing direct or indirect support to individuals with the various support needs. We also have programs that support teachers and service providers that will work with the students with various support needs. So I would like to invite you to talk to us or visit our website to learn more about the programs. We'd like for you to be part of our center. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your time. Gig 'em.
Disability and Development, I have been remarkably impressed with the activities, collaborations, and partnerships that exist within the center. I guess it would behoove me to let you know that my name is Dr. Shante Singer. I am the current Program Director of the PATHS program. With that being said, my initial involvement with the Post-Secondary Access of Training Human Services, or the PATHS program, as you noted, was one of support and collaboration. I've had the pleasure of working alongside many wonderful individuals, including Ruth Davenport, Riley Biffle, Travis Hamill, Amy Dang, Megan Sombrera, Dr. Jaloon Zhang, I should have said Dr. Megan, Dr. Cheryl Greenwelch, and the amazing and highly talented Tanya Baker, who you see walking up here, pressing calls and starting all that great stuff. As fate would have it, my appointment to the role of director of the program has filled me with multiple emotions: joy, hope, excitement, and even sometimes frustration. Looking at some of y'all. However, my most profound emotions have been pride, honor, compassion, and amazement towards the students of the PATHS program. To the students, to you guys, having the opportunity to get to know most, if not all of you, has really inspired me. With this fine cohort, I have had the pleasure of seeing how independent you are. I have heard your stories about your successes and challenges of the program. I have seen and can see how thrilled you are to be graduating, but even more important to me, I see how genuine all of you are, how eager you are to help others, whether it be to senior citizens in nursing homes, children at daycares, or students in school. One thing that stands out to me about each of you is your compassion to be there for others in need. I pray that this quality stays with you always, and that whatever you desire to do once you leave Texas A&M comes to you. I hope that both the joys and the lessons learned from being a student in the PATHS program motivate you to keep going the distance and to never give up on what you want in life, knowing that you have the support of the people here, of us here at staff, the friendships you have made over the year, your parents, the people you've worked with doing your volunteer and practice placements, BBSIL, your local community agencies, your TWC supports, but most of all, your strength to persevere and self-advocate for yourselves. It is with this that I wish you the best of luck in the future and pray that all your dreams come true. Thank you. We will now have the keynote speaker come to address the audience.
Howdy. Howdy. It is amazing to see the room so full. If we get any fuller, we're going to have to find another room. Each year in graduating students, I'm like Dr. Singer, am amazed. And each year the room is filled a little bit more. What I wanted to share with y'all today is a little history lesson, I guess, on PATHS. But first I wanted the students to stand up for me. All the students stand up for me. Turn around and look at the room. Everybody in this room is here for you. And please, please, please make sure that you thank them. Sometimes we forget to thank the other folks in our lives who have been responsible for getting us to where we are today. You may have a seat. Our vision, a little bit about myself. I'm, again, Dr. Cheryl Greenwelch, and a little bit about myself. I taught high school in West Texas for multiple years working with students with disabilities from the ages of 15 to 22. I would work with them for those 8 years, only for often them to not have anything to go on to after they got out of high school. When I came to get my PhD, it was with that, the vision in mind was to make a difference in programs and development of those programs to provide youth with disabilities exiting out of high school the opportunity that we all share, the opportunity to go to college and the opportunity for competitive employment in the field of our choice. Y'all now have the opportunity to be or to have a career in the field of your choice. And with that vision was the development of the PATHS program with other colleagues, Dr. Balloon Zhang and Jeff Garrison Tate. We sat down and wrote up a program model that would support youth with disabilities to come to an inclusive setting and experience a post-secondary education program, again, dedicated to the field of their choice. That was 7 years ago, which is hard to believe. The first year in 2011 and 2012, we graduated 12 students. I hear we're 3 times that number today, which is amazing. With that, we have grown to such a capacity that we've been recognized nationally as an exemplary program. We've been recognized internationally. We had delegates from the Ministry of Education out of Russia come see our program at the end of February. That being said, I've also written a grant that has been funded for the next 5 years. We'll be replicating program models in 10 universities across the state. In that, I have thought long and hard, and it is with a heavy heart that I have decided to turn over the program to a very dedicated and competent individual, Dr. Singer, to run the program here while I'm replicating the program in the other universities across the state. My goal is with that to have 10 additional career options at least in those other universities. In replication of the program model and best practices of that, I'm wanting other universities to select a career that we don't offer here so that individuals across the state have 10 additional opportunities to access a post-secondary education program in a career field of their choice. And so with that, I'm going to tell y'all how proud of you I am. I want you to remember what you were like when you got here, Bridge to Career, because I do. Parents, I want you to remember that. And then I want you to see the young adult that is sitting here today fixing to walk across the stage. They have matured, they have grown in their ability to navigate in the field of their choice because they've gained the educational knowledge that they needed to do so, along with the work experience to keep them there. Students, I challenge you. It's not time. I think we talked about this early September to take a summer vacation. It is time to use your skills to go to work and show everybody what you can do. It is because of you and subsequent past graduates that have changed people's perspective on what individuals with disabilities can do if they're allowed the opportunity. So So with that, again, congratulations. Thank you for coming today. It is a joyous, joyous day. Thank you.
Don't you always put a damper on things? No summer vacation. I've been a teacher for 32 years. I'm supposed to have one. She told me I don't get one either. But no, we're employed now, some of us, aren't we? Are any of y'all employed? Yes! Yay! Some of y'all are employed. Great. One of the great things that I love about PATHS is also our recognition that we never let go of our former students, just like Aggies. Once an Aggie, always an Aggie. And I do want to recognize, I know that there are a lot of, or there are some past PATH students in the audience. If you are a past PATH student, would you please stand? Here today. And we do have 3 special past PATHS students that are going to speak right now. I'd like to bring to the stage Judy Villa, Sierra Chamara, thank you, and Tyler Barnes. If you'd please come to the stage. These are graduates from last year's graduating.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? There has been a fire emergency reported in the building. Please evacuate the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators.
Well, let me tell you.
I graduated from the past program last year, and what I'm doing now is I am a sub for PE in Ryan ISD in the school district. And some of my tasks are I do morning duty, which is I make copies for the teachers. Lunch coverage, I watch the kids while they're eating lunch. And then running club is a running club after school. I run with the kids, and I did 5 kids with them. And then my struggles are trying to compete with A&M students to get a job in College Station. And it is hard. Let me tell you that right now. It is hard. Because I applied probably to 100 places and 3 interviews, and I did not get any of the jobs. And it's hard. And then my support system is I have a lot of people who support me. Is my friends, my past mentors and teachers, and also my family, which my brother is a freshman at A&M this year, and he supports me a lot with all the stuff I'm doing with work and all the struggles I have going. And then my advice to you is keep trying, do not give up, keep applying everywhere, even if it's not with the degree you're getting today. Just keep applying everywhere, to grocery stores or whatever you can. And then good luck to all, and thank you.
And now, Sierra.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Sierra Chamorro. I work at Mosaic and I'm a Parent Support Associate. And this past year, I have successfully been with Mosaic for 1 year, and Mosaic has been a wonderful workplace for me. I definitely have learned a lot from the wonderful people that I've worked with. During my time during PATH, I had a pretty good support system. There was my family who always had my back, my wonderful group of friends, my Mosaic coworkers, and my advisor. My current support system now is my family, friends, and coworkers. Some of my challenges I had faced were just simply becoming an adult. And let me say, there's nothing simple about becoming an adult. It's very hard. I'm still going through it. But I learned very quickly that I couldn't just take off of work when I wanted to go on a family vacation, or get those nice long Christmas and spring breaks. Yeah, that wasn't happening for me. But I am very thankful for the breaks that I get and for the time that I get to spend with my family. But you know, it's never quite as long as you would like it to be, but I can't argue with that. So, you know, the advice I may give to you today may not be a lot, but just go and live your life and be bold and stand out there. And guys, life begins at the end of your comfort zone, and that's okay. And it is okay to make mistakes because we're able to learn from our mistakes. Congratulations, class of 2017, you made it.
Sounds like she's becoming an adult very fast. Now we have Judy who's going to talk. Judy actually was she received the award for the Director's Award last year. So she's going to speak to us. There's the mic. You want to hold it?
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, my name is Judy Villa, and I'm a college student at Lynn College. This year, like it's been really fast, and like finals are coming up, so you know, finals. So last semester, when I first went to Flynn, I had no clue what I was doing. I felt like, wait a minute, I thought it was bigger than I thought it would be, but it wasn't. Like, it got way smaller than I thought A&M campus would be. But, during my college journey, I joined an organization, and somehow this year has been like a huge transformation in my life, which is good. My support system I had my friends and my family and some people on the way, which is good. My advice to you people, students, graduates, if you're going to go to college, and if you like to go to school and study hardcore and have lack of sleep and drink a bunch of caffeine early in the morning, go for it. But don't stop you from doing what you want to do, guys. Come on. Like, what is the point? You have to have life even if you want to work or school, something in life. But don't let the people stop you from doing what you want to do, guys, because everybody has a passion in life, even if you want to go to work or school in your degree. So just go for it and just be unstoppable and just don't give up. And you're going to make mistakes on the way like I did. I have skipped class a few times, but I know that. And then especially getting paperwork and textbooks, don't get them the last minute when class starts. That's a big mess up, but it's okay. You're gonna mess up on the way of your journey in life. Even if you're going to work or school, you're going to mess up. But doesn't mean you're not perfect. But I just say, just follow your dreams, do what you want to do in life, and follow what's your passion. So that's all I gotta say. Congrats to class 2017.
All right, so we asked Judy, to stay up here because we are going to award our first award of the afternoon, which is the Director's Award, and she was awarded the award last year. And so let me tell you a little bit about this award. So the Director's Award is given to an individual who acts on behalf of others. They're able to see the big picture of issues and leads others to find their individual strengths while not losing focus of the overall goal. At the same time, they are able to look at the details of matters to ensure the success of themselves as well as others. They are able to take charge, but they consider the perspective of others. In many situations, this person is appointed informally and is often sought out when difficult decisions need to be made. This year, the award is given to an individual who pays attention to the details. She understands how to navigate challenges to ensure her success and the success of others. So I am proud to present this award to, or we are proud to present this award to Miss Morgan Shiver.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being here today. It took determination, hard work, and bravery for my classmates and me to be here. To give you an idea of some of our experiences over the past 10 months, I would like to share some of my own highlights. Back in February 2016, when I submitted my application and essay to the Bridge to Career and Paths programs, my goals were education, employment, and development of independent business skills. While attending the Bridge to Career and Paths programs, I learned to advocate for myself and the things that I need at home, at school, at work, and in public. Moved away from home and proved to myself that I can live independently. Learned to use public transportation for work, school, and shopping. Learned to use my own debit card and manage my personal budget. Learned to balance my work, school, and personal schedules. Identified and joined a local Young Life chapter as a safe and healthy form of entertainment. Realized the importance of making good decisions despite the pressures to sometimes do otherwise. Increased my self-esteem by developing a clearer understanding of my own challenges, strengths, and abilities. Proudly and successfully attended classes here at Texas A&M University with 59,999 other Aggies. The PATHS program also provided me with professional training and skills that I will use as a direct support professional. This training was integrated with my volunteer practical work experience. My job performance was monitored closely and I was coached along the way to assure my success. During the past 10 months, I have developed and used the skills needed to create a quality resume and cover letter, understand where and how to look for the right job, independently contact employers, set my own interview and orientation appointments, use the right interviewing skills to successfully land a job, successfully negotiate my work hours around my past class schedule, coordinate and use public transportation based on my specific needs. Professionally, request a day off from work and ask the doctor for a hearing excuse. Understand the importance of punctuality at work and how to professionally handle being late. Use professional communications at work and at school. Dress professionally for work and other activities. Establish physical, personal, and professional boundaries. Develop alternative forms of communications, such as the use of Spanish and American Sign Language. Hold a regular job and understand the responsibilities and rigor that goes with keeping a job. Recover from the perception of failure with dignity and confidence. As a PATH student, I have proved to myself that I can successfully attend a major university, and that if I work really hard, I can make good grades. As a result of these experiences, I now have a better understanding of my own disability and how it affects my work, my education, and my personal life. This knowledge helps me to understand and manage my own challenges, and it helps me to focus on my strengths and abilities. It is clear that much of my inspiration and motivation to succeed comes from proudly admiring my sister, who is an Ole Miss senior. During football season, Haley regularly performs in front of thousands of spectators as an Ole Miss featured twirler. Over the past 10 months, my sister Haley and my family have also watched me successfully pursue my goals. This gives me great pride and real sense of accomplishment. With the knowledge that I gained from the Bridge to Career and PATHS programs, I am now ready to set new goals for the next phase of my life. And yes, I know how it feels to become a member of the Texas A&M Fighting Aggie family. Thank you.
Our next award is a leadership award, and I had a lot of words prepared, and then last night happened. And another interesting thing for our year, we haven't had it's been an interesting year. But leadership, if you look it up, is one that leads. And leadership in itself, as you look at this group, we have a lot of chiefs. And we've noticed that throughout the year. And y'all probably heard about it on phone calls and different things going on. So to pick the leader and for the staff to get together and to pick the one specific leader, this leader stood out as one that was able to oversee several things that were going on at once. But to be that leader that people looked up to, that each of the students could come to, and that went to the extra mile to go out of her way to help others and to be that leader. But last night, this leader found herself in the emergency room. She was in the emergency room till about 11 last night, had choked on some food, and went through all of this by herself with her parents far away, which is also scary. Signed all those papers herself with me standing there. I'm not brave. And so, sorry, leader, but she was an excellent leader at that point. She led me. And with the help of those around her and her roommates, I was so proud of this young lady. And she's here today. I told her I would talk like Johnny Cash. But what a wonderful young lady. And that through this and through all of the connections that we've had throughout this leader, Callie Simon, has just been an exceptional young lady throughout the year in leading her. And I think all of her classmates would agree that she deserves this leadership award.
Good afternoon. My name is Callie Simon, and I'm here. And I'm a student here at the A&M PATHS program. I am so grateful for this opportunity to stand and speak on behalf of my peers. I was born with cerebral palsy, which is a congenital disorder often cause abnormal brain development, often before birth. This disorder includes symptoms of exaggerated reflexes, floppy or rigid limbs, and involuntary motions that appear by childhood. Although this disorder has many negatives and will last a lifetime, I feel it makes me unique and has taught me to how to overcome adversity. It is usual for people to expect less from adults with disabilities, but I feel we are capable of so much more. And the PATH program has taught me this. Coming here and leaving our families was probably a challenge for most of us. Moving away from the people who understand you and know how to help you is terrifying in itself. This program has pushed us all to excel past our comfort zone and into adulthood and independence. Throughout this program, we have all had struggles and also great memorable experiences that we will remember for years to come. Some memorable experiences for me was karaoke night and community day during Bridge Street earlier, and going to my volunteer site at Crockett Elementary during fall and spring semester. I loved helping over there and getting to know the kids. Other memorable experiences for me outside the PASS program include going to football and basketball games. I also enjoyed going to breakaway with some of my friends and being a part of Alpha Phi Omega, which is a volunteer fraternity here at A&M. I think I speak for all of us when I say this program has taught us multiple life skills like professionalism, interview skills, and a whole lot more. We have also learned things like budgeting, cooking healthy meals, and a whole lot more from the Broward Valley Center for Independent Living that we will carry with us. I'm excited to start my future with expectations to succeed in everything I do. I am sure we all went through times where we had to adapt to our surroundings, which was difficult at first, but we made it happen. Overall, this program has taught me that even with a disability, we can all strive for excellence and succeed. To all my fellow classmates and closest friends, I'm forever grateful to have experienced this with you all by my side. And I believe I speak for everyone when I say this program is one of the best things that has happened to us. To all of the teachers, mentors, supervisors, and advisors, thank you for being patient with us and always believing we are capable of more. Lastly, thank you to our families. We know it's not easy letting us venture out into the real world, but today we're better for it and prepared for the next chapter. To the class of 2017, congratulations on this day, and I wish you all the best of luck for your future.
So we have one more award to present before we do what we came here to do, right? Yeah, you're waiting patiently. We would like to give the Partner of the Year award And I will tell you a little bit about what this is. The Partner of the Year Award is given to a person, agency, or organization that has gone the extra mile to ensure that students within our PATS programs are provided a meaningful experience during their practicum. They've not only provided students with, usually people say, big house. They have not only provided students with one-on-one supports, but have used students on-the-job challenges as individual learning opportunities for the real world. In many instances, they have opened doors for students to have a permanent position upon graduation from the PATS program, or have given them viable experiences or recommendations for obtaining full-time employment. So we wanted to award this award, to Sabrina Farnhouse, who is the volunteer coordinator for Bryan Independent School District. However, she was, unfortunately, she was not here, unable to receive this award today because she is in the midst of zero-star testing. And so we will accept this award on her behalf, but if you would just give her a round of applause. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right, so we are going to, if I could have the staff come up. Hey, Dr. Greenwood, you want to come up? Dr. Zhang, if you'd like to come up too. It's really weird having this microphone in your face. All right, so we are going to begin the presentation of diplomas. And so graduates, first row, okay? First on our list, we have Kayla Brewer. Ryan Carlisle. Philip Bryce Clausen. Molly Marianne Clifford. Marissa Colorado. Harley Cox. Liz De Benedictis. Anastasia Eckerman. Avery with an I. Enrique Gonzalez. Rosa Gonzalez. Brenda Hernandez. Megan Harrigan. Kaylin Ingo. George Langenstein. Alexis Little. McKaylee Malloy. Ana Marroquin. Lori Meyer. Nicole Michael. Jacoby Neely. Jake Newman. Hannah Parrish. Colby Parker. Michaelin Ferris. Jessica Powell. Lourdes Romero. Alyssa Raquel Sampson. Stephanie Danielle Saucedo. Samantha Ann Seidel. Morgan Shiver. Callie Nicole Simon. Kendall Tate. Jenna Baden. And last but certainly not least, Roy. Would you all please give another round to our graduates?
Graduates, please stand. With your certificates in hand, please move your tassels from one side to the other. You are now official graduates of Texas A&M. I still get to talk. It's not over yet, Avery. You're still not in charge. Sorry, Avery's parents. I know you know about this. What a privilege it is to stand here in front of the class of 2017 and give the closing remarks. I sat where many of you parents are sitting 2 years ago and watched my own daughter, Shelby, walk across this same stage, and my mind was reeling in a million ways. What am I going to do now? She's coming back home. No, I wanted you to, but that's sorry. Or what will she do now? Where will we go? Where will this lead? And wow, the new child that she had become, adult, not child, sorry. Great. But what an exciting, wonderful year that Kaz had provided. To the parents, let me tell you first of all, take a deep breath, just like I said in January to some of you who came to open house. I said, take a deep breath and trust me. It would be worth it. Not that it's been easy, not that any type of growth ever is, but that it would be worth it. And be so very proud of your young adult that's returning to you. As I look at what an amazing group of young adults that these students have turned into, from the speeches you've heard, the smiles, the waves, you can tell that these graduates are ready to face the world. Remember that feeling? Remember that feeling when you were this age? And they can do it. Thank you, past graduates, that what you said. Yes, there's going to be bumps along the road. Yes, there's going to be mistakes that we made, but you pick them up and you keep going. And that's what they've been taught. That's what PATHS teaches. Thank you, Cheryl and Dr. Zhang, for your vision. My goodness, this program is amazing because of that vision, that these students have this opportunity, that they get to go out and get this job, and they get to go work. That they don't have to go and sit at home, but they get this opportunity to be whoever they want to be. And just like Judy was saying, whatever it is, whatever you're going to be, and Tyler was reminding them, work wherever you can work, because you can do this. You can do this now. You know how to fill out an application. You know how to look for jobs. You know how to do what you need to do. You don't have to go back and rely on mom, except for money. Rely on them for money, no. But you can do all of this. To the graduates, each of you has been given a unique gift from God. And you've been taught this year to go forth and be the best you that you can be. I've seen that inner you grow and mature. Some of you have even learned to take responsibility for your actions. Hasn't that been amazing? Hey parents, how about that? It has been so much fun. I know with me just coming in January, I can't imagine how it feels to do a whole year. I can't wait till that time's come. I don't even know if I'll be able to stand here and talk after a whole year with them. It has been an amazing 5 months to get to know the students as much as I have. I wish I could have spent more time. It just hasn't been enough. I hope I get to see you again. I know I will. Y'all come back, y'all visit, you call, send money or something. You are wonderful students, and you are able to do whatever you have set your mind on. You have been taught. You have the skills now. You have the skills to pay the bills, from what I've heard. You have all kinds of opportunities that you're going to take. I love the acronym, the PATHS. I've always done acronyms. My family laughs at me because I make up words for all kinds of things. So I thought of a new one for PATHS. Cheryl, don't listen to this, but PATHS, I decided that y'all are pretty, awesome, talented, happy students. And I want you to know that it has been such a privilege to get to know each one of you. I'm so proud of you. And I just can't wait to hear where you're going to be working and what you're going to be doing and where God's going to lead you in each of your steps. We are going to have a couple of more things as we go, but I want to pray for you as we close, and then we're going to do our fight song. Can't have an Aggie event without that, but I want to pray for you before we go. And thank you for the opportunity, parents and TWC workers and advisors and sponsors and staff and everyone that has worked with us together for giving us this opportunity to be a part of your students' lives, your child's life. Thank you so much. Lord, just thank you so much for these kids and all that they've meant to us, these students that are going to go out into the world and conquer it in every way that they can. Thank you for loving us and watching over us. Thank you, Lord, for this university that offers this opportunity for them to learn this job that they're going to be able to go out and do all that they can. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for everything you do for us. In Christ's name, amen.
So can you please stand now for the alma mater
march of fight for maroon and white, and really boosted all the rest. They will come and join the best. But we're the Aggies are we. We're from Texas A&C.
So after the students walk out, we have punch and some cake in the back for everyone. So help yourself.